Aries, welcome back to Moonspell Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do your May 2nd through May 8th, 2021 reading, just to see what is going on with you all this coming up week, okay? So let's go ahead and do our oracle first, just like we always do, and then we will come back to our tarot. Okay, Spirit, what does Aries need to know for next week? What is important for Aries? What will benefit them? What is a message that they need to hear? Okay, face your financial fears, Aries. Okay, so this is a good time for you to work on, you know, maybe some bills, maybe work back paying some things that you owe, so you don't have these things like looming over your head, all of these stressors, right? So even if it's something really small, even if, you know, every time you get paid, you can only really afford to pay like $20 towards something or even less than that, that's okay. You know, just make sure that you're constantly working on these things so they're not holding you back later on in life. You know, especially like if later on you're trying to get like a car or a home or something like that, you don't want this to like hold you back from being able to live your life. So I definitely see right now it's a good time for you to face your fears, you know, work on paying some of those things back that are looming over you. You know, sometimes we don't even want to open, you know, like the bills to even look at them, but make sure you're just like facing up to those this week so you can move on, right? Okay, we received the message, Spirit, of facing your financial fears. What else do we need to know? Can we elaborate on that? What else is going to be important for Aries this coming up week? Okay, Judgment reverse, so that's interesting. All right. The Chariot reversed. Okay, so right off the bat, we see that, you know, these bills are here to stay. Unfortunately, this is something that you cannot continue to avoid. This is something that you need to look into right now before anything were to go into like any sort of collection or you know, anything like that that's just gonna really like hurt you or damage you, right? So just make sure you're being conscious of that and you are being aware of, you know, aware of what you need to pay. And we see that there is like no judgment. Like if you need to call these companies and figure out some sort of bill payment that you can do, any sort of you know, payment plan that you could come across, or if you could like figure that out yourself, a personal payment plan, like if you could look at your checks and you know, like figure out, you know, what bills you need to pay and what you could pay towards your debts, that would really help you out a lot, because I see that you have been very much ignoring them. You know, you've been not wanting to think about them, you've been very like detached, you've been really just thinking that they're just going to disappear. You've been ignoring, you know, any situation, right? You have been just like not wanting to think about it, right? But you're coming to a point where you know that there is something coming up for you. You know, maybe you're looking to get a place of your own or a new car, whatever the situation may be. Maybe you're getting married, you know, having a child, and you don't want these debts to like continually hold you back, because you see that these things are holding you back. They're not pushing you any further in life, and so you're just like ready to let go of things in your life that are not serving you anymore. And you recognize that this side of you, this side of being somewhat carefree about money, which is understandable, it's, you know, that when you have that, it's definitely hard to let that go. And I feel like that's definitely like an Aries thing, like kind of like a treat yourself and kind of, you know, which is okay to treat yourself, but I feel like sometimes you all may definitely overdo it, especially if you're feeling emotional. So, just make sure that you are letting that go. Letting go of, okay, I'm upset, so let me not go and like shop just because I'm feeling a certain type of way. So I feel like you all are wanting to let that side of your personality go and, only getting things that you really, really want or need, and sacrificing those things so you can have a better life. Because right now you just see that you don't have a lot of cash coming in. You have, you're running really low on money, you're running really low on finances, and so you recognize that something has to change within yourself, and you're recognizing that, you have to change that side of yourself. So, I definitely see a lot of big strides for you this week. So, this coming up week, I would sit down and, look at your paycheck, figure out what you could pay, get into contact with whoever you owe this money to, and start figuring it out. Because once you pay those bills, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel this huge weight like lifted off your shoulders. And so it's going to be a much better situation for you overall, and you're going to feel like a huge relief. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I really appreciate it. If you liked it or it resonated, please give me a thumbs up down below, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.